video on black market economics. In the world of commerce, there is a thriving underground economy that operates outside the bounds of legal regulation and government oversight. This shadowy world is known as the black market, and it includes a wide range of illicit activities, from the sale of illegal drugs and weapons to human trafficking and the production of counterfeit goods. The black market is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that has long fascinated economists, policymakers, and researchers. On one hand, it represents a challenge to the rule of law and the stability of legitimate markets. On the other hand, it offers a window into the motivations and behaviors of people who operate outside of the mainstream economy. In this video, we will explore the various drivers of the black market, from economic and political factors to social and cultural attitudes. We will also examine the risks faced by black market participants, and the impacts that the black market has on society as a whole. By understanding the workings of the black market, we can gain insights into the incentives that drive illegal activities, and the strategies that can be used to combat them. We hope that this video will provide you with a deeper understanding of the complex and often hidden world of black market economics. Black market economics refers to economic activities that take place outside the boundaries of legal and regulatory systems. This includes the sale of goods and services that are prohibited or restricted by law, such as drugs, weapons, and human organs, as well as activities that are legal but conducted in an illegal manner, such as tax evasion and money laundering. The black market is often associated with criminal activities and is typically characterized by high levels of secrecy, anonymity, and risk. It is a complex and dynamic system that is shaped by a wide range of economic, social, and political factors, and it has been the subject of extensive research in fields such as economics, criminology, and political science. One of the most significant drivers of the black market economy is economic inequality. When people are unable to make a living wage through legal means, they may turn to the black market to make ends meet. Poverty and financial insecurity can drive people to sell drugs, engage in prostitution, or participate in other illegal activities as a way to earn money. High taxes and regulations can also create financial barriers to entry for small businesses and entrepreneurs, leading them to operate in the black market instead. Social and cultural factors also play a role in the black market economy. Some goods and services may be illegal or heavily regulated in certain countries, but demand for these items can still exist. This can lead to a thriving black market for goods such as drugs, weapons, and counterfeit goods. Additionally, cultural attitudes towards certain activities, such as gambling or sex work, can shape the market for these services. Political factors are another important driver of the black market economy. Corruption within government agencies can enable the black market by creating opportunities for bribes or protection payments. Conversely, harsh law enforcement and sentencing policies can create a cycle of incarceration and recidivism, leading some individuals to continue participating in the black market even after serving time in prison. One of the most important factors that drive the black market is the motivators of the participants involved. These motivators can vary from individual to individual, and can be influenced by a range of factors, including economic, social, and psychological factors. Profit motives are one of the primary motivators of black market participants. The underground economy provides opportunities for individuals to make significant profits by engaging in illegal activities such as drug trafficking, human trafficking, and the sale of counterfeit goods. In some cases, the potential profits from these activities can far exceed what individuals can earn through legitimate means. This is particularly true in regions of the world where poverty is rampant, and there are few legal economic opportunities available. Another key motivator of black market participants is the lack of legal alternatives. For many people, particularly those in low-income areas, the black market economy may be the only means of supporting themselves and their families. This is particularly true in countries where access to legal markets is limited or non-existent. In these cases, individuals may turn to the black market as a means of survival, even if they are aware of the legal and ethical risks involved. A sense of community and identity can also be a motivator for black market participants. In some cases, individuals may be drawn to the underground economy because it provides a sense of belonging and identity that is not available in legal markets. This may be particularly true for individuals who are members of marginalized groups, such as ethnic or religious minorities, who may find it difficult to participate in legal markets due to discrimination or other social factors. In addition to these primary motivators, there are also a range of psychological and social factors that may drive individuals to participate in the black market economy. These can include factors such as thrill-seeking, the desire for power and control, and a general sense of rebellion against societal norms and regulations. In some cases, individuals may also be motivated by the perceived glamour or excitement of participating in illegal activities. Some of the main risks associated with the black market. 1. Legal risks. One of the most obvious risks associated with participating in the black market is the risk of legal consequences. Many activities in the black market are illegal, and participants can face fines, imprisonment, and other legal penalties if they are caught. These risks can be particularly high for those who engage in activities such as drug trafficking or human trafficking, which are often punished with severe prison sentences. In addition to the direct legal risks, participating in the black market can also create legal vulnerabilities in other areas of a person's life, such as their ability to obtain loans or find legitimate employment. 2. Health risks. Another risk associated with the black market is the risk of exposure to dangerous substances or disease. Many goods sold on the black market are of low quality and can pose serious health risks to consumers. For example, counterfeit pharmaceuticals are often sold on the black market, and these can be ineffective or even harmful. Similarly, some illegal drugs are often laced with dangerous substances such as fentanyl, which can be fatal in even small doses. Participating in the black market can also put individuals at risk of contracting infectious diseases, such as HIV or hepatitis, especially in industries such as prostitution. 3. Financial risks. Participating in the black market also poses significant financial risks. In many cases, black market transactions are conducted in cash, which can make it difficult for participants to secure their money. This can put them at risk of robbery, and they may not have access to legal recourse if their money is stolen. In addition, investing money in illegal activities can be risky, as the market can be unpredictable and there is always the risk of losing money. For example, investing in illegal drugs can be risky due to the fluctuation of demand and prices, as well as potential interference from law enforcement. 4. Social and reputation risks. Those who participate in the black market may also face social and reputation risks. The social stigma associated with certain activities, such as prostitution or drug use, can have serious consequences for individuals and their families. They may face social isolation and ostracism, and may have difficulty finding legitimate employment or housing. In addition, their reputation may be damaged, which can be particularly harmful in tight-knit communities or small towns where reputations can be hard to shake. The impacts of the black market on society can be significant and far-reaching, affecting economic, social, and political factors. The black market is often associated with illegal and immoral activities, including the sale of drugs, weapons, and counterfeit goods, as well as human trafficking and other forms of exploitation. These activities can have serious negative impacts on society, ranging from lost tax revenue and damage to legitimate businesses to increased crime and violence. One of the most immediate impacts of the black market on society is economic. The black market represents a loss of tax revenue for governments, as participants in the underground economy do not pay taxes on their profits. This can be particularly damaging for developing economies, where governments may rely heavily on tax revenue to fund public services and infrastructure. In addition, the presence of a black market can lead to unfair competition, as legitimate businesses struggle to compete with lower prices and unregulated practices of black market participants. The social impacts of the black market are also significant. The sale of illegal drugs and other illicit goods can contribute to addiction and other forms of social harm. Human trafficking, a particularly egregious form of exploitation, can have a devastating impact on victims and their families. The black market can also contribute to social unrest and violence, particularly in areas where organized crime is prevalent. In some cases, the underground economy can also create social divisions, as those who participate in illegal activities are often marginalized or stigmatized by mainstream society. The black market can also have political impacts, particularly in countries where corruption is widespread. In such cases, the underground economy can be intertwined with political corruption, leading to a lack of trust in government institutions and the erosion of democracy. This can create a vicious cycle, as citizens lose faith in their governments and turn to the black market as a means of circumventing regulations and laws. There are also broader social impacts of the black market, such as the undermining of the rule of law and the promotion of a culture of criminality. The black market can create an environment in which illegal activities are normalized and accepted, leading to a breakdown in social norms and values. In some cases, the black market can become a breeding ground for other forms of criminality, such as organized crime and terrorism. Policymakers and researchers have proposed a variety of strategies for addressing the black market economy. Some of the most common strategies are legal and law enforcement strategies. One of the most common approaches to combating the black market economy is to increase penalties for illegal activities and improve enforcement efforts. This might include increased surveillance, targeted law enforcement operations, and harsher criminal penalties. For example, governments might increase the fines or prison sentences associated with drug trafficking or human trafficking, or they might establish special law enforcement task forces to target specific black market activities. While this approach can be effective in some cases, it has several limitations. First, it may be difficult to enforce laws and regulations in the underground economy, where participants often operate outside the view of law enforcement agencies. Additionally, harsher penalties may not deter individuals who are motivated by profit or who have few other legal alternatives. Finally, increased enforcement efforts can be expensive and may divert resources away from other public safety priorities. Economic strategies. Another approach to addressing the black market economy is to reduce the economic incentives for illegal activities. This might include creating legal alternatives to black market goods or services, reducing poverty and inequality, and promoting economic growth in underserved communities. For example, governments might invest in education and job training programs, create tax incentives for legal businesses, or reduce tariffs on imported goods. Economic strategies can be effective in reducing the incentives for illegal activities, but they also have limitations. For example, creating legal alternatives can be difficult in industries that are highly regulated or that require significant investment. Additionally, reducing poverty and inequality may take time and require significant resources. Some black market participants may be motivated by factors other than profit, such as a sense of community or identity, which may be difficult to address through economic policies alone. Social strategies. Finally, policymakers and researchers have proposed a variety of social strategies for addressing the black market economy. These might include changing attitudes towards certain goods or services, promoting public awareness of the harms of illegal activities, and working with community organizations to create alternatives to black market activities. For example, governments might launch public awareness campaigns to discourage drug use, or work with community organizations to create job training programs or drug rehabilitation centers. Social strategies can be effective in addressing the root causes of black market activities, but they also have limitations. For example, changing attitudes towards certain goods or services may be difficult if those attitudes are deeply ingrained in a particular culture or community. Additionally, social strategies may take time to implement and may require significant resources. Finally, social strategies may not be effective in addressing the motivations of individuals who are primarily motivated by profit or who have few other legal alternatives. Thanks for joining me on this journey to explore the shadowy world of black market economics and what drives the underground economy. We've delved into the economic, social, and political factors that contribute to the growth of the black market and the motivators and risks that participants face. We've also discussed the impacts of the black market on society and strategies for addressing this complex issue. As we wrap up this video, it's clear that the black market is a challenging and multifaceted problem that requires a nuanced understanding of the motivations and behaviors of those involved. By continuing to study the drivers of the underground economy, we can develop more effective strategies for addressing the negative impacts of the black market and promoting economic growth and stability. I hope this video has been informative and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content on a wide range of topics. Thank you for watching.